The sound of a car honking outside shook Amarachi from her thoughts. Beep, beep, beep. Her friends had arrived. She froze. Her room suddenly felt too small, too tight, too loud with silence. She could hear Cynthia laughing outside. She could hear music playing from the car stereo, the kind of music that was meant to pull you out, even when your heart wasn't ready. Amara, Cynthia shouted from the gate. We're waiting, oh. Come out now. Don't dull. Amarachi's hands trembled as she picked up her small handbag. She walked toward the door, then stopped halfway. Her breath came short and fast. She could feel two forces pulling her from opposite directions, one from outside calling her into the night, and one from inside calling her back into herself. She slowly opened her door. As she stepped into the corridor, she heard something that stopped her cold. Her mother's voice. Mama Ada was praying quietly in the kitchen. God, protect my children from every temptation this season. Anyone planning to drag them into trouble, Father, disconnect them. Anyone who wants to mislead them, scatter the plan. Let my children not fall into December tragedy. Amarachi felt her knees weaken. It wasn't the words. It was the timing. Her mother didn't know she was standing right there. But the prayer felt like a hand pulling her back from a fire she hadn't entered yet. She moved quietly to the wall and pressed her back against it, trying to breathe. Outside, Cynthia shouted again. Amara, what are you doing? Come out now, we don't have all day. Amarachi closed her eyes tightly. For a moment, she imagined herself in that party. The loud music, the expensive perfumes, the flashy lifestyle, the men with dangerous money, the fake promises, the pressure to pretend. She imagined losing herself. She imagined losing her peace. She imagined her mother's tears. And then, she imagined her little sister waking up the next day, asking, Amara, why didn't you help me with my star? Something inside her broke. She turned and rushed back to her room. Her heart was pounding like a drum. Her breath was shaking. Her hands were cold. Cynthia called her phone again, this time angry. Amara, are you playing with us? We're outside. Come out now. Amarachi did something she had never done before. She declined the call. The car horn grew louder, impatient. A second friend shouted, If you don't come out now, forget us next year. You're too dull. Amarachi covered her ears. She didn't want the words to reach her spirit. Words have power, and these ones were meant to break her resolve. Then she heard it, the sound of the car engine revving. Her friends were giving up. In the next 5 seconds, they drove off, angrily, loudly, carelessly, leaving a cloud of dust behind. Amarachi remained seated on her bed, shaking as tears streamed down her face. She wasn't crying because she stayed. She was crying because she realized something painful. Sometimes choosing the right thing feels like losing everything. She felt alone, rejected, abandoned by the same people who once called her friend. People who claimed they wanted her to level up. But as the noise of the car faded into the far distance, Amarachi felt something else. A strange, gentle peace settling inside her. It was fragile, but it was real. She whispered to herself, maybe this is the peace Mama prayed for. And at that exact moment, a soft knock sounded on her door. It was her father. Papa Namdi rarely knocked. Amarachi, are you awake? He asked in a calm, unfamiliar voice. Her heart jumped. She wiped her tears quickly. Yes, Papa. I'm awake. I want to talk to you, he said softly. And for the first time in months, Amarachi heard emotion in her father's voice. What was he about to say? Why tonight of all nights? Her story was just beginning.